Hey guys, it's Leslie from Fit Simple. I wanted to sign on real quick because we have completed week 1 of P90X3 and I wanted to do a video log through this program to give you updates as I have them. So week 1 was really good, and they usually are with all new challenge groups. The energy's high. It's kind of like your first day of going back to school. You're excited. You've got your meal plan. You've got your workout plan, and you are ripping and roaring come that next morning when you start your first workout. And that's how it always is. So week 1 was good, obviously. But I did want to give my quick assessment of the program itself and each of the individual routines, because P90X3 is definitely different than X2 and P90X, which were kind of predecessors to this, but certainly you don't have to do them in those orders. So P90X3 is a 30-minute workout as opposed to the 1-hour workouts of the other two programs. In addition, what I found that is Tony Horton has taken out a lot of the rest that you had in the previous workouts, because I did feel like those were much longer. They were prolonged, and I felt like there was a lot of wasted time. So he condensed them and made them high intensity for the entire 30 minutes, which I really enjoyed, because busy moms, busy families, you need to still work in your workouts, but having them condensed into 30 minutes was really ideal. He started off with a core synergestics, I think is how it's pronounced. It's a kind of a full body conditioning workout routine, and it doesn't leave you sweating and dripping sweat. I mean, you're sweating, but it's not like dripping sweat from like maybe like a T25 or an Insanity program. You definitely feel worked, but certainly after that program, I got a lot of questions on, ooh, is this really working me out? Am I burning calories, and am I going to see my results? And my response to that is absolutely. I mean, he is known for giving you a full body conditioning workout and working your muscles. So you are definitely going to get results out of this. It's just a very different approach to fitness as compared to some of the high intensity cardio workouts that you might be used to. So that was a good one. And the other one that stood out to me is the yoga routine. So the previous P90X programs, they have Yoga X, and they took so long. So I always dreaded them in both of those routines. I completed both of them previously, and it literally like drained me of my energy. I appreciate yoga now. I've learned to love it, but those two routines were brutal in the past. They refined P90X3's yoga routine, and it is spot on. I could honestly do that every single day. It's a really, really good yoga routine, and the fact that it's 30 minutes is perfect. So I really like that. And then there's another one out of the week 1 that I really enjoyed, and that was CVX. So for those that really like cardio, Tony included this one that has both cardio and weight-based training all in one. So you're holding a 5, 8, 10 pound weight the entire time that you're doing cardio. So it literally, I woke up and I was in pain. Like, I was sore from that routine. And I love the feeling of being sore, because I know I just gave my body a fantastic workout. So thumbs up on week 1. Those routines were solid. Really enjoyed every single one of them. So I'm looking forward to week 2's lineup as well. Now, if I move over to the nutrition side, so I'm pretty consistent working out wise. I run as well, so the combination of the two, I usually am solid on working out. So week 1 was great. Nutrition wise, actually was tough for me this week. I always plan my meals, and for some reason I was off my game this week. I was eating well and healthy, but I wasn't eating toward my plan. And I put a lot of time in that plan. And I will say, I'm a little disappointed on how they structured the P90X3 nutrition guide. Previous programs, you get a really good, thorough, maybe a recipe, even 5 recipes, but you get recipes in them, and they didn't have any. And the way they structured it is that you're in a grouping based off of your body type and your goals. And that grouping has an associated calorie number that you aim to hit. With that, they break that down into specific food group categories for fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Now, I did like that they had those identified and bucketed for you, like you knew what food went into which category. What I didn't like is that you have to actually map those to an actual meal. So trying to figure out if this meal consisted of 2 proteins, 3 carbs, and 2 fats was quite difficult. It took me almost an hour to complete that planning last week. So I put a lot of time into it, and I actually didn't execute it nearly as good as I should have. So I went back to the drawing board, and I decided that, you know, nothing was broken with how I was doing it before. And I always tell my challengers, you know, you want to eat well. You want to eat well-balanced, clean foods. You know, take out the processed, take out the junk, and you'll be good. And track to your calories. You know, if you're using MyFitnessPal or Lose It apps, those are great tracking tools. And those who track are 50% more likely to hit their goals. So with those, I actually went back to my group and said, you know what, if the guide is too complicated, I don't want you to get stressed out about the guide. So, and that's what it is. It's just a guide. It's just another way of structuring your nutrition plans. So I'm going back to how I used to do it, which is I know how many calories I need to eat each week, and I know the foods that I should be nourishing my body with. So I'm structuring my plans around clean foods and clean recipes. That's what I know. That's what I do best. And it's a lot faster for me. So I'm better with that. So I'm going back to where I was. And I would recommend that to anybody else who had a strong regimen prior to it. Again, it's just a guide. You don't have to follow it. So week 1, 2 thumbs up. It was a great, great week. I'm looking forward to week 2, and I will post a recap next Sunday. Thanks, guys. Bye.